Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Top Male Beachbody Coach Scotty Hobbs. I just finished my Build Legs workout with Body Beast and it crushed me. I'm exhausted, but I feel good, feel alive, and on fire. I have a special message I want to give to you guys, and it has to do with us in the workplace. You and me in the workplace in jobs that we've been in. And it seems that we have always been conditioned, right, to do just enough, where we're living somewhat fear-based that if we don't do enough, we're going to get fired. Right? We do just enough to get by, just enough that we don't get in trouble, just enough that we don't get more workload. And the reason is because honestly, in every situation I've been in, every single job I've been in, if I show how much I'm capable of and I do more work and do more than expected, I'm given more workload, somebody else's workload on top of mine, expected to do that without much return, without much value given back to me for that which I'm giving. So, we're living in that workspace, in that work environment. We've been trained and conditioned, you and me, to just do enough to get by, don't do more. So that's the mindset of being an employee. And almost all of us are employees or have been employees. And so now you're transitioning into this new world, right? Which is why I absolutely, honestly, love being a Team Beachbody coach and entrepreneur, is because I can put all that extra work ethic, all that hard work, all that effort, all my art that I want to create, all the ideas in my mind, I can get them out there to the world, work harder than anybody else, and I'm directly compensated by that, by the influence that I make on others, in the action that others take in their lives, directly impacts me, and I see a direct result of that. So I take on more workload, I'm rewarded more by seeing other people's success financially, all of those aspects. So I want you to think of that as you're transitioning, or as you're thinking about transitioning from being in the workplace to being an entrepreneur, is if you stay in that job, and it's totally okay to be in your job and be in your career, but then take all your extra energy, instead of working overtime, work on your passion or your dream or your legacy, building a Team Beachbody business. And when you do that, you spend all that time, you could work at that job 10 years, maybe you get a pay raise of $10 if you're lucky over the course of the next 10 years. So you go from making $15 an hour to $25 an hour, and you're getting closer to retirement. Or you can invest all that extra time, instead of going into overtime, or instead of playing video games, or instead of playing sports or watching football or fantasy football or all that stuff, you can create a real legacy for your family by spending those extra hours in your home at night, instead of watching television, building a legacy and making an impact. And the number one thing that I've seen that people want in this life is to make a difference in the lives of others, to feel like they matter. And that is the opportunity that you have. So if you're on the fence, whether you're already in a business or an entrepreneur, take full advantage of that, and you run with that right now. Don't let the bus keep going by without you. You decide right now. If you haven't decided yet, and you are like me, where I was frightened and scared for 8 months before I became a coach, really take the opportunity and the chance to look into it. Read stories, listen to videos, educate yourself, and find out if this is something for you. If you have questions on if this is for you or not, I am more than welcome and more than happy to talk to you about that. So feel free to reach out to me. If you're not yet a Team Beachbody coach, click the link below where it says join Scotty's team. That doesn't sign you up. All it does is send you an email, a video from me, and then I follow up with you, and you can feel free to ask me any questions once you get that email, or just there's my email on there. Just write me. I'm here to answer your question, direct you to videos. I will never try to close or sell you on something. I will just educate you on what works for me, what's worked for my friends, what's worked for my family, and let you make the decision if that'll work for you. I love you guys. Looking forward to hearing from you. See you later. Scotty Hobbs.